What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you're getting to grips with this new farming system. It's kind of odd, but that's not really what I want to delve into today. If you have gotten far enough along, though, you will have unlocked the mine, the lumber yard, the farm. Shit, I clicked on it. And also the what was the other thing? Oh, the chef. Yes, we've got Lily here cooking up some awesome dishes. I mean, honestly, this is just another time waste. To be fair, it doesn't really add that much. I think maybe at the later levels it will, but just for now it's just a bit of a time waste. But for today, we're going to be talking about the main part of this game, basically, which is the summoning portal. So this is where the action happens. I'm sure that by now you will have seen this portal, and this video is just to give you a better understanding of exactly how the summons work, how pity works when you reach pity, and what kinds of when you should be using your crystals, when you should be pulling, and how you should be pulling as well. So just the basics around summoning. So first of all, you can see in just down at the bottom here, we've got this blue crystal. So this is your rare summoning crystal, which gives you a chance to summon either a common, rare, epic, or legendary hero. Now, if you click on the details over here, it will show you the rates for different heroes. As you can see, the Lord heroes have different rates than the regular legendary heroes. So not all heroes are given the same odds. That means that you've got a far lower chance that you're going to pull a legendary Lord than you do a regular legendary from this whole batch here. The chances, the rates are very, very low. So a total of 0.5% chance that you're going to pull a legendary hero is terrible. However, the pity system is really, really good. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But just for the basics, it's 0.5% chance that you will get any legendary hero. It is then, you've got a 0.12% chance that you'll get a epic Lord. So the epic Lords being Wrath, Ain, Isolde, Lunaria, Aeon, Raiden, Pyrus, and now we have Abizu as well. And then you've got a 8%, just under 8% chance of pulling a regular epic hero from this whole list over here. Obviously, there are some heroes that you're going to want from this list. Thankfully, I believe Dolores, yes, Dolores is on that list as well. There are some really, really good epic heroes from this list that you're definitely going to want, and Wrath you get for free. So the other Lords are going to be a bit harder to obtain, especially heroes like Lunaria is very good for extending the range for your pierces, especially for Gear Raid 3. And Pyros is extremely good if you're running a Infernal team against the guild boss, which is going to give you a higher rates of damage. But yeah, so those Lords are much more difficult to come by. But so a total chance of 8% you're going to get a epic, and a total chance of 0.5% that you're going to get a legendary. And those are your standard rates. Now, if we go over to the, we could talk about rares, but rares are going to make up a vast majority of heroes that you summon. In fact, importantly with rares, each rare that you summon is worth 30 diamonds if you sell them. So if you go into your roster, you're able to sell them for diamonds, and I would definitely recommend doing that. Now, just to go over the pity rules. Okay, so the pity timer, it says, will activate if no legendary hero is summoned after 200 consecutive summons in Invocation of Spirits. So each type of summoning portal has its own pity timer. For the Invocation of Spirits, after you've summoned 200 times, pity will kick in, and the rates for the legendary hero will be increased. Sorry, I'm just going back here. So it says the drop rate will keep building up until you summon a legendary hero. It'll increase by 5% every summon. So you're guaranteed to get a legendary hero by 220th summon. But yeah, it's 100% pity, and you will get one of the legendary heroes that are in the portal. It's not going to give you a terrible legendary hero like you get with some other games. It's going to be a pretty decent one. Well, unless you get unlucky, and in that case, you're just unlucky. Now, You can view your summoning record. You can check out the last 300 summons that you've had. So, I mean, you can count through this if you feel like you're going to be getting close to pity. But if you click back through it, just a few, and then, you know, all of a sudden you see there's a legendary hero right over there, then obviously you're not that close to pity anymore. So, you know, you just keep summoning until you get close to the 200. And when you get close to the 200, that is when you stop. You slow things down when you get close to pity, and then you wait for the banners. Now I'll share a quick video up on the screen now. This is just summoning under a 2 times banner, so you should be able to see there's a 2 times rate on the right hand side of the screen. And I know that I'm close to pity, so I'm going to get a legendary hero. It means that the rates are increased by 2 times. So that 0.5% chance to summon a legendary hero now becomes 1% chance. So all of the rates are increased by 2 times. Some of the banners you do get 2 times by 15 times. So basically, if there's a banner with 2 specific heroes or 3 specific heroes on it, and it says 2 times by 15 times, it means you're 2 times more likely to pull a legendary, and the rates for those specific heroes on the banner are increased by 15 times. So those are the events that you want to be pulling in. The other event you get is there's one which is a 1+1. That's a very good event to pull in, so the rates are not increased. But if you do pull a legendary hero, so if you are getting close to pity and you wait for the 1+1 event, it means that if you pull a legendary hero, you get another legendary hero for gratis, for free. So that is definitely worth waiting for and worth keeping in mind. So back to the pity. Pity for the regular rare summoning crystals is after 200 summons. And then we have a pity for the ancient summoning crystals, which I don't have ancients up here at the moment because they're not on. But that comes after 200 summons as well. So after you've done 200 pulls in the ancient of 200 ancient crystal pulls, then you are guaranteed to get a legendary lord. Okay, that is the way it works. And I know there's some conjecture about Ajax being a legendary lord. I'd personally be happy to have Ajax, even though he's not technically a lord. Just give me that guy, he's freaking insane. Anyway, and then we've got the divine. So that's about it for the rare summoning. So what I would say is I recommend if you're getting close to pity, then wait till the weekend, wait till the events drop, and you'll have a much higher chance of either getting, you know, a 2 times on the legendary. If you're a bit further away from pity, I'd say that's a good one to go for. But the 1+1, I think that comes around once a month or so. That is the one that you really want, because then you get 2 for the price of 1, and it helps you build up your roster that much quicker. Okay, and then sell off your 3 stars, sell off the blue heroes, because you really don't need most of them. And then the divine summoning. Now, divine summoning, you only get these divine crystals very, very rarely, and you only get, you're either going to get a 4-star or a 5-star hero when you pull with a divine crystal, okay? I have 1 single divine crystal. I'm probably just going to use it for the purposes of this video. You know what? Like, I'll use it in a moment. But your rates on the divine heroes, you've either got, let me just check the actual rates. So drop rates, 5.6%. So 6% total chance of getting a legendary hero. And then you've got, well, the remainder of it, like 94% chance of getting an epic hero. And after you've done 12 divine summons, then your pity kicks in if you have not summoned. So you can see here it says if no legendary hero summoned after 12 consecutive summons, pity will kick in. So every 12 pulls, you're guaranteed a legendary if you haven't already got one. And that is pretty cool. I mean, I know that the cost of summons in this game, if you do buy them, is super expensive, but you earn these divine summoning crystals as well. So it's not bad. I mean, if I look here, I've had 3, 4, 5. So there was a legendary. So I'm not due another legendary unless I don't hit on the next, what was it? So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's going to be another 8 potential pulls, unless we pull one in this pull. So fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Come on. Keep spinning. No such luck. Okay, to 0. That's fine. I mean, I'm building up my pity. So you know what? Like when you spend an epic, a divine crystal, there are 2 times events on divine crystals where they are more likely to summon, and that's probably the better place to do it. But just for the purposes of this video, I'm doing this as an illustration so that it helps you guys to understand the way that the summoning works. And then finally, we need to talk about the fusion. So you've got the fusions, which you've got Abomination, a fantastic fighter. I already have him awakened 1, so I'm a bit lackadaisical on the fusion. But the fusion heroes are listed at the bottom here. So if you pull these heroes, I would save a copy of them and level them up to the point where they are qualified to fuse. So you can see with Komodo there, he's not qualified to fuse because he needs to be at 5-star and he needs to be a max promotion. This one's currently, one that I've got there is at 5-star, but he's up to 3rd promotion. So I could get him up there pretty easily. And then Vortex, I mean, that's my maxed out Vortex. This Vortex down the bottom is at 5-star and level 4 promotion. So once you have met the requirements, you can then actually unlock that hero. So it says this hero is equipped with gear and cannot be used. So that's fine. But when you do level it, just so that you understand, you can actually unlock that hero. There we go. So current hero is locked. I say yes, and then I can put him into that spot. And once you fill up all of those spots, then you will get this legendary hero for gratis, just for all your hard work that you've put in. And it's definitely worth doing this, guys. I mean, honestly, even if you don't do the fusions for the other heroes, I mean, I don't really care about Novaras. Komodo's okay, but then you use him for a fusion. Livian, I mean, aside from having like the coolest looking little clip in the world, she's okay. I mean, she can be used for a specific reason, and that is that you need her in the Trial of the Piercers as a sort of tank hero that can block a lane. But other than that, I'm not finding huge uses for her. Theowen you will probably pull anyway, and Lightlock you'll probably get a copy of anyway. So for the main thing, main event would be Abomination. I would definitely recommend, if you don't have him yet, then pull a copy of each of these heroes. Save your Vortex. Make sure you have a separate Vortex before you fuse him. But otherwise, level all these heroes up to 5-star and 5th promotion level and go for it. Get yourselves a free copy of Abomination. Last but not least, Shard Summons. These are special events that only come around every once in a while, and you can earn or obtain shards by competing in specific events. So you've got the Arrival of Heroes, that's hero summoning. Mystery of Artifacts, that's basically artifact material raid. And Forgotten Palace, I've completely forgotten. I think it's Gear Raid 2. Gear Raid 3, sorry. So if I do enough runs through Gear Raid 3, I get my extra 5 shards, and that will then give me 75 shards, which is the amount that I will need to get this hero, who is worth getting because she's a cultist lord, and you saw the lord hero rates are really low. So that's basically it as far as summoning goes. I hope that this video has been helpful for you guys. Hopefully it's going to help you to decide where you need to be dropping your summoning crystals and taking your time about making sure that you're saving up just for that perfect time when you're close to pity and it's a 1+1, so you can get your hands on a double legendary bet. So with that being said, please do let me know in the comments where you'll be dropping your summons. Drop us a like and subscribe to the channel, please. I'll share it with your mother, as Fastidious says, and I will see you all again in the next one. Bye for now.